Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Stella on DearStellaTV. Today I'm going to be talking about the category of men, especially men and women, that you should avoid dating at all costs. So this is for single people. I'm going to take my context from Proverbs chapter 6 verse 16 to 18, or verse 16 to 19, which I'm going to take some of it from there. 6 things the Lord hates. 7 is detestable to him. Some versions will say an abomination. Number 1, avoid a man who is arrogant. The Bible tells us clearly that God hates a proud look. Proud. So somebody who is excessively arrogant or proud, avoid at all costs. Because in Proverbs 16 verse 18, I think, go check it out yourself just to make sure I'm right. He says clearly that pride goeth before destruction, a haughty spirit. Haughty means proud as well. A haughty spirit before a fall. So it's a question of time that that person is going to fall into ruin. You don't want to be part of all that. It's part of their personality. I don't see how you can change that kind of person except you pray for him, Number 2 is a liar. God hates a lying tongue. And also far down in Proverbs chapter 6, it tells you clearly that God hates somebody who bears false witness. Who, there's some people who just spew lies. They lie for a living. That is, they cannot speak the truth to save their souls. So those kind of people, you're just going to be like living in hell, because you will never, if he says good morning, you will say, let me go and look at the sun if the sun is out. Now, that's not the kind of person you want to live with the rest of your days. You understand? Number 3 is somebody who sheds innocent blood, a ritualist. That is the reason why we say you must check out the man or the woman you want to date. What does he do for a living? This generation is all about money, 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 money. Money isn't everything. What is the source of his livelihood? Do you know what he does for a living? Some people put a job as a smoke screen, but they kill babies for a living. They kill mothers for a living. That is not the kind of... Anybody that sheds innocent blood is going, is destruction is waiting for them. And you don't want that bloodline. You don't want to have children for a man like that, or have children with a woman like that. Number 4 is somebody who stirs conflict in families. There are some women or men, the minute you marry them, the problems will enter, turning mother against son, son against mother, brother against sister. Trouble, trouble, trouble. I'm sure you know people like that. Avoid them. Study the person you want to marry. Another thing that you have to look for now in general is, don't marry a controlling man or a woman who tells you what to wear, what to do, where to go, who to be with. You can't live your life. You cannot be that person God created you to be. You as a human, you can be married, but you must learn that, look, I can be, God has kept me on this earth for a reason. Therefore, I have to fulfill my destiny. How can you fulfill your destiny if you are letting somebody else control you? It's different from submission. They're two different things. Don't marry somebody, don't date somebody or marry somebody who is just coming out of a long-term relationship. You are better than being used as a rebound. Just sleep with and dump. Their heart is not in the right place. They have not healed. You understand? Don't date somebody who doesn't want label. You say, this is my girlfriend, he runs away. Say, no, I'm not ready to label. Or somebody who says, I'm not looking for anything serious, and you want to get married. Run from people like that. People who are not serious. People who all they want is what they can milk from you. Another type of person you should avoid is somebody who is still living with an ex. Some people are dating somebody who is... Why do you want your life to get complicated? Trouble can come from that. He can go back to his ex. Do you understand? The ex is always the biggest threat in your relationship. Don't marry a drunk. These people make bad decisions. Do you understand? They cannot even take care of themselves, and you want to date him and reform him. Don't marry a drunk. Don't marry somebody who puts others down. You don't want somebody like that. You want somebody who would bring others together, uplift. If they cannot uplift other people, they can't uplift you now. So I pray that God will give you grace to choose wisely, be blessed, and know what God's will for your life is before you even think of entering a relationship with somebody else. I pray that Jesus Christ will guide you to the bone of your bone and to the flesh of your flesh. In Jesus Christ's name. Like this video, share and subscribe. Share to single people who need to hear this, please, so that their marriages will be blessed in Jesus' name. I have 41 romance novels. Check out my TikTok, Author Stella. Check out my videos on TikTok as well, DearStellaTV. Until next time, is your girl Stella. God bless you.